And we're back at it with another arena run. Hopefully something a little better than what we did last time. Alright, so starting off here, we've got the Mahogam Forge. Useless in arena, you're not going to be drafting a full deck of Dwarks. Guerilla Tactics, not too bad. It's the utility of it being offensive and defensive really makes this card pretty great. Something like, let's say you get Damien de la Tour, you can put him in the range row and moving up to the front, give him a boost of 2, and maybe that way he gets saved. And tactical advantage, look at the top 3 cards from your deck and play one. Since we don't know what kind of makeup we're gonna have here, this could either be great or it could be horrible. We're gonna get Guerilla Tactics. I like the versatility of it, could really help us go a long way. Alright, as nice as Echo cards are, this is probably one of the weakest ones in Arena, so we're gonna skip on this. The Siege is very interesting. Honestly speaking, I would love to take one of these two scenarios, but the chance of playing Aristocrats or Siege Engines is very difficult. I will say there is more Siege Engines in the game than is Aristocrats, so this could work. Artists, not really that great. Okay, let's go with the Siege Engine scenario, and we will try and make it work. Here is our first Siege Engine, a good 8-point play. We got 8 points here. Siri Nova is basically just a 5-point, and Taleb is only a 5-point play. Let's do it. Let's get the War Elephant out. Maybe we can put some one power units next to him or something like all grid. Okay. What else do we have here? Move a unit, cooldown 1 Mullane. Can be really good. I'm actually really interested in this card. Whenever you play a ship, boost by 1. Whenever you play a pirate, damage on any unit by 1. This is going to be a solid 6. I don't see getting more than 6. This is a really good 7. Like, it is a very, very solid 7. I'm very tempted to get this, but Mullane, moving things around can be very beneficial. There's a lot of powerful units that require to be on range, that require to be on melee, and Mullane can just disturb that so quick. But I love this. Also, I want to try, still haven't built a devotion deck, so I want to try and get some devotion in here, and this is for devotion, this is for points. Okay, okay. I would have loved to watch this. Okay, I thought it would have been a devotion turn there. Pretty bad. Can be pretty bad. Overall, this is the best card here. Very risky, but it is the best card here, so we are gonna grab it. Okay, this is just dreadful. We can get a 5, we can get a 3 and a Zeal, which we have no need for Zeal just yet. And we can get 4 damage. I mean, could help us activate him, but this is just we'll get the 3 and Zeal. It might not work ever, but it's good to just put it down on the board. We can use it whenever we want. Like, for instance, Kudwanian Revenant, we can grab that here. Works with it. Works with our siege scenario with the battering ram. Here I'm gonna just grab Stunning Blow. Always need to have some sort of good removal. Vandergrift's Blade is... Vandergrift's Blade, you've gone through so many changes. It's... Marching Orders, very, very simple. Thinning card, and Visagard is cool, but I don't think he'll get much value in our deck. I mean, He's gonna get what? If I put him in the back row, maybe 1? No, I don't see that happening. Let's grab the thinning play. We've already ruined devotion, so might as well just grab thinning. Could help us out there. Move to the top of your deck. Summon this unit. This has been good, but not this time. We're gonna grab. I mean, this is a good. This is actually just. Okay, I just want to hear that. She's a good 11-point play. But Carinthia can be also with Old Geared. There is a good 10-point play there. And maybe put our 2 Old Geareds, War Elephants between 2 Old Geareds. Now we're gonna grab the guaranteed play. Let's just not mess around here. Another card has machines, not siege engines. That sucks. With Mullane, oh, we didn't pick Mullane. Damn. Now she would have been pretty good. Okay. Keep in mind, Mullane's not here. We should go for the Mutated Hounds. Got versatility there. Gives us some options in the future. Skull, interesting card. Arachnus Behemoth, interesting card. I think Skull's the best card here. It's just a solid 10-point play. Once again, a little bit risky, but it's fine. So we got a good deployability here. We got a decent deployability here. Could instantly get us the kill. Gascon is, I'm just not going to even bother with Gascon. It's tough. It's tough. This one is really tough. Sienna, she dies so quickly. She's so vulnerable. I mean, she can be great. Let's pick her. Maybe we can get a combo off. But it is the best card, so let's not ponder too much. Okay, we've got a decent engine here. And we've got Prince Stennis, which is just an okay 8-point play. But engines can be so good. The Immortals, also really good engines. But we'll pick the guys who are doing damage. Okay, also some really interesting cards here. So the Ethereal, it's a really good card, I won't lie. It can do some really interesting and amazing things. Even here, it'll give our Deadeyes +1/+1 by consuming them. We can even Herald is okay. He's not the best card here. Everything here else sucks. Very tough. This is once again another very tough decision. Herald, best card to take here. This could be even better. Just because of its ability, it consumes, and if I start picking up a lot of bronzes, this could save us. This could genuinely save us from the rest of the game being bad draws. But picking this is a very big risk. Herald, not so much. Having said that, I think we'll go with Herald. If we get another one, we'll grab him definitely, but let's just grab the most powerful cards here. Okay, Corrupted. Corrupted Flaminnica, sorry. Flaminnica, no good. Also no good. Now here would have been great with the previous pick, but let's just grab our boy Swears. Best card here. Okay. Here's something interesting. Eridan. Pretty cool card. At best, 9 points. At worst, 9 points. At best, 11 points. Great value. But the Draco Turtle combined with our War Elephant, I mean, we even have Herald to combine with the War Elephant, is pretty amazing. I just want to find more ways to damage this right now. Otherwise it stays at a 5. Eridan has to be, we have to pick Eridan. I would have loved to pick a Draco Turtle, but we have to pick Eridan just because it is the safer option. Okay, between Toad Prince and Cantarella. Cantarella, really good card in Arena. Your opponents, especially later on you go in Arena, are going to always be having really good goals. So you don't have to, it's not as risky as it would be in Constructed. Corruption, the Curse of Corruption. We have some pretty high units, could backfire pretty easily. And Toad Prince, consumer unit with 3 or less power. Always, it's just like a second Swears, but the monster's way of Swearsing a card. We don't get it, but you eat it. Eat it! Just eat it. Do we just eat it? Let's just eat it. It could backfire, having 2 of these. Not a lot of 3-point cards in Arena. I think, having just said that, it's best to just grab. Okay. The Priest, easy pick there. Ooh, really, really good cards. All 3 of these. Kahir, touch and go, but these 3 right here. Great deploy, great deploy, great deploy. All of these can work with Sienna just amazingly. We also have Herald, so that will synergize the Great Oak. Also synergize with Great Oak. Also synergize with Great Oak. A lot of synergy with Great Oak here. It has to be the play. We have just enough synergy to make Great Oak great. Okay, the Beast, easy card there. Guarantees as well always have dominance even if we don't want it. We have nothing to lock. We do have a little bit of, just a little bit of boost right here. I mean, a little bit of spawning just right here and right here. So this is the best card here. The Crushing Trap also pretty good. To the point where I'm going to pick it. Just long round, great value. Okay, Prophet 3 boost and ally number 3. Don't need it. Even ally 3 armor, not necessary. Here's a 5-point play. And X-Men, don't know how good that can be. Wagon, not too bad. I don't mind putting on the wagon and then protecting some of our combo pieces, especially like Sienna, Skjall, even the Brawler. Beast is another good example of just putting a little protection on him. Make sure he stays up there. But let's go for the 5-point play. Also a little bit more synergy with Great Oak, a little bit more synergy with Sienna. I like that a lot. Wish I'd get another siege engine, but Temerian Drummer, another engine. We gotta grab that. So, out of these cards, we're gonna pick the Runestone. The reason I'm picking the Runestone is to get another siege engine. We need just one more siege engine, and I think maybe that might be the best way of getting it. We'll pick the Informant. This is gonna be just a basic 7-point play. A second Skjall. Just so risky. So risky. 5 damage is not the hardest thing to do. As far as boosting goes, don't have anything that really requires too much boost. I just noticed that we have a combo here. So, but you can't, yeah, never mind. Not really a combo, is it? You don't want to, you want to play this off the turn you're playing a battle cry. Skjall is easily the best card here. So we'll grab him. Very risky, but it's fine. Don't give me shoot. If I was gonna say give me shoot, and I'm gonna be so mad if I got shoot. And finally, Geralt Axie is probably the best card here. We don't have any locks. Unfortunately, we don't actually have a single lock in this deck. So Geralt Axie it is. Okay, so 17 and 9. I feel so much better about this deck than the last one. Like, let's do this, Liv. I'm ready to kick some opponents. On our way to victory. Like this, I feel good. I really do feel good about this deck. I think all around, very solid, very strong. Could we have gotten a few cards here and there to just help us just get over the top? Definitely could have. 1, 2 more siege engines would have been beautiful. Didn't get them. That's perfectly fine. Okay. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna let's see, what is our weakest cards right now? Oh sure. These guys. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. So we'll keep this for thinning just to improve our draw later. We don't need both skulls. We're starting to set up our siege engine combo potentially here. Bleeding, the beast, skull. All around happy. We'll drop the trap. Okay, this is pretty good. Yeah. That is pretty good. Okay, I think the easiest start I can think of at the moment is Stop it! We just play our Herald. And the best part about Herald here is maybe this will bait out some removal. Our opponent goes all in and says, I'm gonna kill this, I'm not gonna let these Herald's Pulse, do any damage to me. We have the Priest coming down and he's gonna just finish up these skulls, boost himself for 2, hit enemies for 2. Beautiful. Beautiful combo. And depending on where he goes next turn, I'm also thinking maybe we can play a Temerian Drummer. Okay.
Seen it all already, and then some.
Okay. So let's go Drummer here.
Left, right, left, right.
We can't hit that just yet. We could be losing quite a bit of value on letting this get hit, so we could Eridan this row, would heal him up right away, and then we could start negating that effect, but I want to try to lose as little. Maybe, okay, we can try Marching Orders, grab the veteran. If we do grab the Duchess Informant, we'll grab the veteran, play him here, and then play our Svalbard Priest next turn. Maybe we play him here and play Svalbard Priest, in case he finds a way to remove it.
You're coming for me, dead or alive.
Interesting. Interesting. I think we can do this now.
They have our lines.
Not the worst. Really not the worst. As long as he doesn't hit that again, we're fine. I think, let's see, Cardsmith.
Mira Gisbar enter.
Very interesting plays. So I'm gonna do this now for the thinning. Perfect.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
And we're gonna put this down back here. Beautiful hits. And then, yeah, this is actually a really solid start. So much so that what I'm gonna do the last turn here is I'm gonna just throw 2 bleeding at something on his side, boost up our Temerian Drummer to 4, and then let this just go off. But I think we have this in the bag right now. I mean, that just helps us. That really didn't hurt us at all. Alright, yeah. And with that was actually perfect. That couldn't have worked out any better for us. So we will finish this off. I think Hjaal's been boosted enough. So we'll just do this here. Throw this here. End the turn. And at this point I am going to pause. Especially because we have just a tremendous amount of points coming through next turn. Yeah, our opponent was never going to be able to... There we go. That is... Beautiful combo. Maybe we can see if we can do something like this in Constructed. I mean, I really like where this went. Okay. Not too bad just yet. We got 2 possible siege engines, so that the scenario can trigger. Oof. Okay, this is all around very happy. The only thing I can think of right now is we can drop that. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we drop the skull here. He is... Yeah, we're gonna drop the skull here.
Go at him together.
I'll do that because it's very close to maybe pushing our opponents to, you know, going down a card if we choose to push this round. But I don't think that'll be the case. And the only thing I want to do is try and make the war elephant work, so...
Not all sins deserve to be absolved.
That's a really good card. If he's got another one, that's great, but I would try and maybe save that for the last round. Okay, so what are we looking for? I'm looking for Olgir. I want Olgir just to help us with our war elephant, and then maybe... What else can help here? We could Olgir. I'm honestly trying. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to see what else. Scale? Risky. I mean, Olgir is a must. Wait. What's going on?
Worry not. We'll tend to your ankle biters too.
That's very interesting. That's actually really, really interesting to find out that the Prophet gives shield before the veil comes into effect. Like I've learned something new today, and this is potentially game breaking in Constructed. Like giving things shield on top of veil is bonkers. We're gonna drop you. Now this hand is this hand feels phenomenal. We have so many good things. I can't. A crushing trap can go okay. And I thought it couldn't get better. It got a lot better.
Information. It's all that matters these days.
I mean, I can't be mad at that. That's actually can't even be mad at that. But I'm gonna start playing our scenario here. So you can just start getting off these 1 pings. I mean, on top of that, I could just Geralt Axie this very easily. But that's fine. We have a long round ahead. No need to get ahead of ourselves. So
The best feathers are from hens.
that's perfectly fine. I'm almost tempted just to Geralt actually this right now. I mean, this it gives him so much points, and every time this hits here, we are losing an additional point. 14 points for 10 provision card. Not that provisions matter in this game mode. Plus, it does start giving us dominance, but it's also a good turn to play the beast. So I think we'll do that as well, because yeah, that 10 points, 9, it doesn't really matter, we'll always be there. But maybe we can get the beast popping off. I mean, he can kill it, give us 2 bleeding. If that is the case, that is the case. I'm perfectly okay with it. Maybe I misplayed, should have played the beast up front. Yeah, that's pretty fine as well, buddy. Okay, we have some decisions to start making here. You know, we could also, I mean, Sienna has so many good uses here. I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try to play Sienna right now.
I do so dreadfully miss my darling little sis.
I have no way of protecting her. So if we can get this to pop off now, why I'm putting it down now is one, we could just put down. Oof. Okay, now that he's done that, Geralt is too good to pass up.
Not your lucky day.
So I'm gonna just drop that down. I mean, it's way too good to pass up. That was an enormous Geralt. If he's got further boost, then hey, he's got further boosts. But I am not going to be.
Already. I've more important things to do.
So, here's my thought process. We do have 2 options. We can go Frost that Drove for 4 turns, or we can steal 2 cards, and this is what I actually want to do. I want to actually go ahead and steal 2 cards from him. I mean, there is better ways of utilizing. I mean, there's definitely better ways. I can't justify it. I'm gonna just steal 1
Let
card.
us see.
Yes, that would fit perfectly.
Hey, we actually do have a spell. That annoying. You should not have hit that. You should have hit anything else in this row so that he can get to 10. I need to get that dominance now. That's fine. We'll drop.
As good as dead, that lot.
I really feel like either our opponent is very new to the game, doesn't know what he's doing, or just messing around and doesn't really care. Let's see if we can get our siege engine. We got our siege engine! Oh, this game loves me. And there we go. We got dominance. Finally got dominance. I'm going to just apply the Frost at the back here for the last 4 turns. It's 3, 6, 12 points. So it's 12. Our oak can be a little bit more, I guess. 12 plus 5, I get 17. If I do this,
I'm coming for you.
that's fine. Well, we can also
Cast off your arms, then we'll talk.
do this for now. And then we'll end the turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, 14. I'm just trying to think, how much can I really push the oak to become, and we're fine. We can play the
We shall see what the future
Interesting.
holds.
Okay, we can play Eridan on the back now. For the last 2 turns, and then we can Great Oak. I mean, she's not going anywhere, so we can just Great Oak now. Hardly matters. Yeah, unfortunately, I think our opponent here is new to Gwent, and I really do apologize to our opponent if, you know, let's just do this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can do this. And that's, and then finally, just to end this off, we'll play our last siege and not even get the trigger or use our hero ability. Okay, pretty easy first game, but I think also the reason we just dominated this game is not because we are having an amazing deck, but more because our opponent is still learning Gwent, and maybe they also got a little unlucky in their draft. It does look like they had a lot of bronzes, but also definitely that round 2 misplay, very unfortunate. I guess all we can really say is that, hey, just keep at it and learn. Maybe come watch my videos and I can teach you a thing or two. Okay, I really want to get into another game. I want to get into not to undermine the game we just had, but I want to get into something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more we have to just think on our feet, where we might have to continuously.
Onward! Attack!
Okay. So we got another 8 damager. It's pretty fine. We got Olgierd. We have Svalbard Priest. That's a good combo. We don't have a single siege engine at the moment. Just fine. We can drop you for now. We can drop you for now. And we have some decent cards here. We also have Duchess Informant if we need it. Hey, Duchess Informant hasn't failed me, so. Okay, I want him to start with a Temerian drummer for no good reason. Play that. Esco. That is he has to be in the melee row, remember, so I can move, I can just get rid of that and he has to be in the melee row. Is this worth a leader charge? It depends where we're going with this round. Let's start with let's just grab a card from him first. Let's see what we
I
get.
shall be your eyes, my lord.
Okay. I'm very happy with that. Oh my, okay. Sorry. That was beautiful.
I so dislike being disturbed.
That was beautiful. Okay. And then for you, I don't like you, so I'm going to just Eridan this back row while we have the opportunity. Let's just hit that Eridan. Man, that's fine. I actually expected that, which is perfectly fine. And she's gonna boost by 1, right? Yeah, it's all good, guys. It's all good. So we can try and keep dominance up here by playing Skjall now. And the question is, do I want to just hit for 10, or I'm okay with just the 2 it's gonna hit for? If I hit for 3, that's down to a 4. I won't have any other way to get any lower, unfortunately. If let's do this.
I fear nothing.
Skjall is enough of a threat that I feel if he is removed here, then at least we know. We know we baited some really good move out of our opponent. Maybe hits us with not what I was expecting, but that's perfectly fine. We have just a very interesting decision to make here, and that is, well, Dutch Informer is doing nothing at the moment. This comes down as a 5, and then a potential steal. I think we do this right
Left,
here.
right, left, right.
We tie, which is fine, but we give our Skjall just a little bit of protection, and plus we now know. Oof. Funny. I was just looking for a target.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
I was just looking for a target, and actually so much so that we can just follow this up with a little bit of this. So we're not losing out on any value. And now we're in a position where our opponent's in a little bit of a pinch. Okay.
My studies are more important than this.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. He still hasn't played a single bronze. How crazy is that? We're like, I'm thinking maybe it's time we bow out here, because I don't have anything else to really push this round with. I'm happy we tried. We honestly gave it a good try to win the round. Unfortunately, this is not our round to be. And I don't have any other way of really going forward without like compromising our late game, our round 3, because this beast, this is where the problem's gonna lie. Plus this, plus it's way too much. There's no way I could have gotten around all that. Happy to see both you boys coming out. You could have stayed. Actually, could have stayed. A second Skjall, why not? Yeah, you don't push an arena. Okay. Can't play this. Actually, we're in a little bit of a rough spot here. Our best placed Skjall. How crazy is that? Oh, is it? It is. It honestly is. Let's just drop Skjall here. Everything else has just enough value for me to want to keep it. Like marching orders, I know that Dutch informant isn't the best card, but now that we drew her though, this becomes an entirely different card. What am I not happy with here at the moment? I'm pretty happy with everything, to be honest. And I mean, this is a really good hand. I can't complain. I'm gonna drop marching orders because at 50-50 is just it doesn't feel good. I don't want to put down the game on a 50-50. I'd rather have exactly what we have here. Geralt is probably one of the most powerful cards, so okay, so I need a proactive play. Best proactive play I have at the moment is just putting down the potion. It also means that our board is not interactive, so that's really good. We didn't draw some of the other cards I would have really loved to have, primarily these two boys. Would have been good as well. Harold would have been good as well, but it's the Great Oak. It's Sienna.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
Okay. Decent start. I think we're gonna start off with our engines now. We'll start off with the reinforced trebuchet. Get those pings going. Might bait out some removal. If it does, it's completely fine. What we can do then next is we can just drop the war elephant, get out the battering ram, that's really not an issue at all. It's so much so not an issue that I'm gonna simply drop down the beast, who will just play against the weather here. So he'll go +2, -2, +2, -2, +2 until the weather's gone. I'm thinking on the next turn. On the next turn, I'm just thinking what is the best. Okay, the lock.
The Von Warlehams detest intruders.
The luck is really good. The luck is actually really good. It just whenever you play a unit boosted by 1, so we're just gonna lock. Thanks to him, we're gonna just lock Reynard now. And thank you for just telling me to emote.
It's dead. The
peak. That is all I need.
Okay, pretty straightforward play. Just taking down that Duchess as well. Pretty good. So next up, we only have the one last engine here, and this is a tough one to play. So what I'm thinking, we'll play this. Ooh.
These dogs have no honor.
Ooh. That slightly complicates things. That's just slightly complicates things. You know what, since these boys are gonna die, I'm gonna do that. They're dead. I cannot prevent them from being destroyed. Impossible. I wish I could. Not an option. But since they are going to be destroyed, I'm thinking let's just grab the value right now and give Selkirk here one less option. I would love to play Old Gear next. Follow. Yes. I mean, I really, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that so that I can play Olgierd safely. I'm gonna follow him up with the Svalbard priest.
The best feathers are from hens.
Hell, I can't even do this. Like, it's not.
Cover lines.
This is not even a problem. Maybe he's got a scorch. Maybe he has something else that I'm not thinking about. Okay. Perfectly fine. Like, we are more. We're more than happy to take this. We are very happy about the way this game is going, and the weather play, I mean, that's the second piece of weather he's had to drop. I don't think he has an answer here. I really don't think. And I don't want to play that just yet. We're gonna play the unfortunate. So we got 2 boosted units, so this is a 5. You are a 6 and you are a 7. Let's grab the 7.
Troops, here now!
Also, just I mean, this is completely on me, but I could have moved Selkirk in the back row. I was completely stressing for no good reason. Okay, we got 35 here. Igni could be potentially very harmful to us. So what I'm thinking is, for our final play, we'll move the Redanian lead to the back. We'll move the War Elephant to the front. Just swap these.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Swap these boys around.
We shall retake the cities that were stolen from us.
If we swap them around, you can still get scorched, but you can't get ignied. And if he's got the other igni where okay, let's just give it one more turn. We'll see. We will see. If we move them around, we will lose.
The mist's gonna pass me those lovely earrings. Or do I tear them off myself?
Okay. So we're gonna push you to the front. We're gonna push you to the back. And we're just doing that to prevent a 17-point igni. And
I hate portals.
and then we're going to drop you by 2. Get our Olgierd back up to 7. And he can ignite for 12 now, but that does save us 5 points. Okay. Pretty decisive victory, I think, right at the end there. Much more of an interesting game, a lot more to think about there. I think he played a very good round 1. Forced us into a terrible round 2 where we dropped the other, but overall we kicked it, we whipped, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna just cut it here and come back with more. Hopefully this is the one that goes 9 wins while I'm recording. Yeah. For now, have fun and peace out.